Ahoy everyone and welcome to my channel. The following footage is from yesterday when I was putting together this beast that I finalized putting fully together by these little golden Czech hands. As you say in Czech, zlaté české ručičky can do whatever, and they did. Took me hours to do, but here you go, enjoy it. I know it may be kind of mundane and little boring, but at least you can see what exactly was in those boxes, how I put it together, how I manage it as one-person team, with, of course, help of teammates just by giving me those looks like, hurry up, I'm doing like this, like, oh, come on. So enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video where we're actually gonna do some exercises. I gotta run out of the door now, all glammed up and glamorous for the day. As you can see, the hair changes daily. So enjoy and make sure you leave some comments down below, subscribe, and keep on watching because I'm gonna be posting more longer format videos from now on. So yeah, you gotta keep your eyes open. Delivery numero uno is here. We have a jump board, box, strap, legs that were missing with the Allegro, and a bunch of heavy-duty stuff that we somehow have to put together when the Allegro, the famous Allegro, comes. Just a little tip for anybody ordering a reformer from Balanced Body, they always gonna want to charge you extra for everything, So the way to save money is to say no to extra pickup fee, because they just mean that somebody is gonna help you bring it in, blah blah blah, for extra $100, maybe even more by now. But I said no and just decided to be nice, the nicer Veronika version, and make the guy laugh, give him some extra cash, and he helped me carry it upstairs. So that's what you can do to save yourself extra bucks. Musí být takhle u všeho plánování musí být malá krásná opička. Ježišmarja, všechno musí dirigovat, všechno musí tady approve, aby to všechno tady bylo podle plánu.
Most men fear the bottom. It begins with an inner declaration, a solemn promise to yourself that you will not be defined. Every man who has ever accomplished anything of lasting value began his journey by first conquering the territory within his own mind. The man who allows his thoughts to drift toward despair becomes a prisoner of his circumstances, but the man who commands his mind to envision possibility, even in the darkness, becomes a master of destiny. Burn this into your step. The path to rebuilding is revealed only to those who walk. Now you should. The universe always yields to a man who refuses to yield to it. You will be tempted to seek shortcuts, to grab at easy victories, to accept mediocrity in exchange for comfort. Resist this with all your strength. The man who rebuilds with haste builds on sand. The man who lays each brick with care builds a fortress. Your character is the mortar. Your habits are the stone. The daily disciplines that no one sees become the foundation upon which everyone will later mark. You cannot cheat the law of cause and effect. Sow excellence, and in due time, you will reap success. Be vigilant against the poison of comparison. Your journey is yours alone. To compare your chapter 1 to another man's chapter 20 is to rob yourself of peace and progress. Stay focused on your mission. Celebrate every small victory that you are moving forward.
Today's game doesn't start with the ticket. It starts off the court. Putting in breaks. Putting up shot after shot. Putting together the right team. So you can take the scores. When you get ready, you stay ready to earn another W.
Mass Mutual is committed to helping all women plan, protect, and grow their financial futures.
Himself, even in private, becomes immune to the discouragement of the club. The most powerful reconstruction is yourself that you are not rebuilding a life, you are forging a legend. We will travel further into the science of starting over. You will learn how to use your mind as a magnet for opportunity, how to convert defeat into fuel, how to gather allies, and how to turn the intangible power of belief into concrete wealth and achievement. But for now, begin with this unbreakable conviction. Pact with yourself to let go of your former identity. The greatest trap that holds men at the bottom is not circumstance, but memory. Too many souls cling to their history as if it were a lifeline, when in truth it is often a dagger that keeps them from rising. Memorize this truth. The past is a place of reference, not residence. You cannot climb if you keep looking backward. You must bury the old self so that the new self can be born. This is not an act of denial, but of creation. The world will try to remind you of your failures, but you must remind yourself of your future. The next discipline is to set a new vision with the clarity and force of a builder drafting blueprints for a mighty structure. If your mind's eye is clouded by uncertainty, your actions will be hesitant and your results weak. Write the vision plainly. Who do you wish to become? What qualities must you embody? What contribution will you make? Your answers must be as specific as the bricks and mortar you would use to build a house. It is not enough to wish for a better life. You must define it with precision. The universe responds not to vague desires, but to burning intent. A hit, a clear vision becomes a magnet for resources and opportunities. Now, write this into your mind. Every man becomes what he... Soon you will act and speak from this new identity, and the world will slowly conform to...
So it took 2 trips to take all the garbage to the big garbage and get rid of it, because I'm not gonna start working on something when the trash is around me. I hate trash in a house. Even for regular garbage, I take it out every day because I don't wanna sleep at the same place as trash, okay? And I don't wanna work in the same place as trash, okay? So we gotta clean it up first and then take our 3rd delivery. I mean, this is the best delivery of it all. Right here, this delivery needs to go out. So we're gonna take last garbage and this anti-garbage, and then we're gonna be right back. So far, getting rid of the packaging and everything has been pretty easy. However, since it's such big pieces, I had such a hard time maneuvering from the room that I'm putting it in. And of course, my orchid had to kind of get the short end of the stick, but this orchid was already dying, so I think she just wanted to make an appearance. You know how sometimes when party ends and these people who want to be important, they just make some big drama and scene before they leave the scene. So that's what this orchid did. It fell, spilled, had to clean it up, wasted my time, but that's what she wanted to do. It was like the last flower on her, and I knew that I'm gonna replace her soon, and I'm sure she felt it. So good job on a great exit, Miss Orchid. But that's the only mess that I made so far, and hopefully that's gonna stay that way, because we're about to get dirtier and get this reformer moving. As Timmy gets older, I'm listening more and more to his wishes, and you know, sometimes it's not bad to be somebody else's bitch. So it's my pleasure, Timmy, my pleasure. Alright, I had to eat something real quick. Timmy did too. I changed to my work shirt. I am ready to do this based on the manual. I should probably start with the easier stuff, which is the shoulder rest. And then there's all kinds of plugs and stuff, and I don't even know what it's called in English, but it's all metal, and it's gonna take a while, but we have all afternoon. Right now is what time? Let's see. It's 3:44. So let's see what we can do by the end of the day. And hopefully I'm gonna be doing some leg circles at the end of the day. Note the two protruding studs on the bottom of the shoulder rest. Lower the shoulder rest studs into the keyholes and slide away from the carriage pad. Which means that would be like this. And like this. Where's the other one here? Like this. Okay, now screw the locking shoulder post onto the exposed bolt on shoulder rests. Okay, so I have to flip it over. Oh my god, don't waste my time, don't waste my time. Okay. So am I flipping this over or what? If this is how I want it, then I don't get it. I mean, I know I need to do this, but oh, so it's like this, and I do it from the bottom. Is that what I'm doing? Is that what I'm doing? Just that? Just this? And this? Turn the post clockwise to tighten them and lock the shoulder rest into position. Is that it? I guess I have a shoulder pad now. And I almost have another one. Oh man. Alright. Should I fix my hair for a video? You know, for the sake of the video, I could have put in more effort, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright, mic is working. Okay. So I guess I have a shoulder rest, number 2. Or did I do this one wrong? Okay, let's do this again. I also want to make sure that I'm putting them the right way. Okay, into position. Into position! Okay, so we have that. To remove the shoulder rest, turn the post counterclockwise. Okay, with this. Why is this one so wobbly? So this one needs to be fixed because that's not, I don't like that. It cannot be wobbly. This one is perfect. But this one, baby. Ah, because I didn't do it all the way. Okay, got it. Got it. Ty mi nechceš tady pozorovat mámu? Máma tady dělá takhle práci. Pojď sem, pojď sem. Pojď sem, pojď sem. Yeah. Okay. Oh, now it's steady. Perfect. Yay, kdo to tady je? Koukej. Jsem přišel podívat na mamu. Co to tady máme? Install the black plunger knobs. What is a black plunger knob? Look at the large threaded hole in the tuning and line it up with one of the holes in the frame. Screw the plunger knob into the large hole until it's completely threaded. See figure D. Okay. Large threaded hole. Oh, I guess they mean I'm gonna put the foot thing on. The foot bar. Okay. Plunger knob looks like this. This kind of looks like a plunger knob based on the picture. Or is there a better one? I mean, there's 2. Why do I need 2 plunger knobs? Or is this something else? I don't understand. I mean, why do I need 2 plunger knobs? Huh? This looks the same. Okay, let's put this apart so we kind of know what's in here. This. No idea what this is, but that's cool. That's cool too. One wheel. Second wheel. Straps. Another wheel thing. This. I mean, they did make it cool, but everything is misplaced now anyway, so, you know. Yeah, it came with tools, wow. I think this must be plunger knob then. Okay, I have everything. Oh, I know why, because it's on both sides. That's why we need 2 of these. Okay, got it. So, based on the picture, looks like it's gonna be somewhere here. But how are we gonna get there? Look through the large threaded hole in the tuning and line it up with the one of the holes in the frame. Okay. I mean, are we looking at the same thing? That's, yeah, he's putting it. Oh, oh, oh! Got it. This hole. And this hole. But this is too big. This cannot be a plunger knob, is it? This is a plunger knob? I don't know, man. Oh, it goes in though. Wow. Wow, it's making so much sense now. It's making so much sense. Oh my god. Well, I hope I'm putting it in the right hole because, you know. Is this the last one? That's what I want. I want in the last one. Like this one. Is it the same? Pretty same. Okay, so even though I don't understand any of these English words, the pictures make it pretty doable. Okay, let's not get you dirty right away. Okay, repeat on the other side. Okay, mystery is solved. Tighten both plunger knobs securely with the included open and the wrench. Do we need a wrench? I did pretty well with my hand. I don't think I need a wrench. I tightened it pretty good. We can always tighten it up later. That's fine. Okay. To move the through the arms, pull the ball of the plunger knob away from the frame. Ooh! Okay, so it goes like this, and then it loosens up the foot bar, I guess. Install the foot bar. I knew this is coming. Foot bar. Pick up the foot bar so the seam of the foot bar cover is away from the carriage path. Okay. Well, how else would you do it, right? This is the only way to do it. Can you see it? Can you see this? Please come, look at this. Like, I mean here, I don't know why the camera is doing this. Pick up the foot bar. Got it. While squeezing the foot bar, plunge your levers. Guide the foot bar over the outside of the tuning plate. Align each foot bar pin with the top hole in the tuning plate. I think this is the tuning on plate. Oh my god, I want to salivate so much right now. While continuing to support the foot bar, release the foot bar plunger levers to engage the tuning plate. Be sure the pins on both sides are engaged. Picture E, yeah. Well, without picture E, we would be lost. So I have no idea what's happening right now. So I do have this, that's in the picture. And the second one, okay. So, based on that information and the picture, tuning on plate, okay. Tuning on plate, a plunger knob, a shoulder bolt, and this is called a washer. This is a washer. I mean, somebody would call it an engagement ring, you know, some of those fellas, but here we are. So this is the hole I want. But where do I want it? That's here. That seems too tight, no? You know what? I think I'm right. Wow. Okay. Just have to line it better and do this. You don't have to follow me like this. You're supposed to be filming this, not myself right now like that. Okay. Ty mi vidíš to, co se tady děje? Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna need a tool or no? This is such a horrible angle. I hate this camera already because it's not making me look very good. All I'm asking is make me look decent. And this is what you do to me. That's so bad. So, okay, I put the washer in there, but I don't think it's really doing anything unless I tighten it the wrong way. It feels wobbly. Or am I supposed to go all in? I don't understand. How does it look in the end picture? I guess it should be all the way in. So I guess I keep on turning. I guess that's the way to do it. And again, I don't even need this thing because me's so strong, so strong. She's so strong. She's so strong, Timmy. She's so strong. Okay, so as you can see, this is moving, but wow, wow. Okay, this needs to be tightened a little bit. It goes to the opposite side. That's funny. Right? Funny. All right. Wow, we have a foot bar now. Did you see it? It's supposed to look at this. All right. Okay, let's put this a little lower. We're working in this angle, okay? We have this. Great. Fabulous. Fabulous. What's next? Next is install. Okay, did we do this already? Well, the squeezing, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even read it. I just followed the picture. Blah, blah, blah. I don't like manuals. Install the risers. So this is supposed to be a riser. Or what? I'm confused. Remove locking pins from the frame. Huh? Oh, I think that goes back there. That's a riser. That's what they call a riser. I would say it's just the strap holders, but that's okay. Okay, so let's move over there. And then we're gonna do straps, I guess. Let's do it. Since we're just doing this building thing, this reminds me one of an ex-boyfriend's when we built IKEA furniture together. He was not good at it, he couldn't do it, I had to do it myself. So to me that just proved me that, you know, anybody that is in my life needs to be able to put IKEA furniture together because it's so easy. That's one of the easiest manuals you ever get. Not that I ever read manuals, but you know, just saying. So if he can do IKEA furniture, he cannot do me. So funny, Veronika, you're so funny. All right, let's get back to the normal programming. It says remove the locking pins from the frame. It feels so wrong when I do that. I don't know why. It feels like they should be in there. Oh, insert the risers through the holes on the top of the frame. Like so. Again, without picture, I would be so lost. I don't even need this gibberish all around it. Just show me nice pictures, like just like they do in a Chinese restaurant. So I know what I'm ordering. It says this way. Is that what it's supposed to look like? It would be easier if I've ever worked on this reformer before. Then I would go by my memory. but I never worked on Allegro 1. So this is new for both of us, you know, so new. These things move, so I guess it doesn't matter which riser I'm putting where, unless this gibberish tells me otherwise. Reinsert locking pins until the metal ring touches the frame. You may need to jiggle or slightly lift or rotate the riser to get the locking pin in all the way. Okay, let's do this. This is a cool design though, I like it. Okay, where's the hole? First of all, it's supposed to be like this, yeah. Okay. Wow! First one is in, pretty easy. What about this? Are you following me or are you just standing here? I think you're just standing here, which is okay, but that's not what we agreed on. That's not in our contract. Wow, second one even easier. I have risers now, see? And like a minute ago, we didn't even know what the risers were. So I guess I have risers now. That's so nice, so nice. So attach the ropes. Okay, that's gonna be a fun one because it's like a Girl Scout over here or a Boy Scout. To attach the ropes, first engage at least one spring from the carriage to the frame to keep the carriage in home position. Unroll the ropes and separate them. The Allegro now comes with soft touch ropes that do not have the dog clips to attach the loops. Again, gibberish. What is a dog clip? The clip will no longer drag on or bang into the frame. Okay, well, why would you have that there? The first place, you know, bad balanced body. Follow the images below to install the loop. Okay, loop is easy, but how do I put the rope onto it? Of course, they don't even attach picture. Maybe this one is gonna make more sense. Let's see. So what it said first, should we reread it? Because this one doesn't give me much pictures. It showed me just the loop stuff, which I could figure on my own, another rocket science. But to attach the ropes, first engage at least one spring from the carriage. I put all of them. To the frame to keep the carriage in a home position. Yeah, I attach all the springs. Unroll the ropes and separate them. One on one side, second on the other. Oh, I think you just want to come back later when this is done because this is really entertaining. The Allegro now comes. Okay, so they just do their little marketing page, blah blah blah. Follow the images below to install the loops. And we want it face up. Go in, go over, choke it, squeeze it, and you have a rope. Wow! Genius, Timmy. Tvoje mama je genius. I'm telling him his mother is a genius, but he already knows, you know. And a crazy person too, obviously. So, we got that. And now what? Rest the loops over the shoulder rests. Like so. Yeah, I do like these knobs. I like it better than the Allegro 2 knobs. I'm used to this because most of the machines that I was used to working on, they had the hooks right here for the loop. And some machines, when it's right here, it's so hard to put it on there between exercises. No bueno. Okay, rest the loops over the shoulder rest. Thread the other end of each rope through a riser. Pulley. So I don't have to go here first, I go here. And back into the cam clets on the carriage to adjust the length. Be sure to go through the chrome eye straps on both sides of the clam cuts. Okay, I think this is the clam cat thing. Pretty easy, looks pretty easy. Okay, so we're threading one. We can always adjust this, so I just want to make sure I do it right. So let's do both first here, and then we're gonna adjust it on the other side. This is actually not hard. It's just a little time consuming and making sure that you do it all right. And then we have the legs to do, blah, blah, make sure the springs are good. So, you know, the end is not anywhere near yet. All right, let me show you up close what this looks like. It's probably better to just keep it a little longer. We can adjust later. I probably said it already 5 times. Always push the rope firmly down into the clets to ensure a good grip. Okay, let's read this again. Be sure to go through the chrome eye straps on both sides of the cam clets, or whatever this English word is, which is here. Always push the rope firmly down into the clets to ensure a good grip. Okay. And then what? Remove the 1/4 button head screw and split the washer attached to the last hole into the frame. Okay, so this basically ends right here. Then I just do the feet. I just do this. And I have to... God damn it. Okay. They didn't put any picture on how I should do this, so I mean, I'm gonna Google later how people do this because it looks ugly like this, hanging. Doesn't look very secure. Probably is, but I don't like the look of it. Do some little fancy schmancy scout thing. Let's do this ugly thing first. Okay, and now it's just talking about washer again, which I already used one washer here. So, like, what am I missing? Did it not come with all the stuff? Maybe we're missing something. I think we may be missing something. Shit, that's not good. That's not good. So I'm looking and looking, but I don't see any other screws that I can put in. So I'm gonna open the leg kit and see if there is something that I can use for this, but I used everything that came in this box, so I'm gonna definitely have a complaint about that because I don't think I can put on those wheelie legs, which is okay, I don't really need them right now anyway. I'm not gonna wheel it to another room. But I'm just saying, it's not in the kit, Balanced Body. Okay, I'm not sure which side to even start on. Like I said, I am missing those washer things and things to just attach the wheels on, because this just came like this and I am not doing anything with this part. So let's see if there is anything interesting in the leg kit. I guess this is just for the bottom of them. It's a pretty heavy box, by the way. So this comes last, or should we do it now? Let's do it now, why not? Why not? This looks like the inside slippery thing. Huh, this is sticky. Why do I have a sticky one? And look, more stuff that I don't understand. That's amazing. Wow. Wow. Wow, I see little washers. Is this a washer too? Or does it have to be specific dimension to be called a washer? Because this to me looks like a mini washer. There's a bunch of them. Okay, I think for this one I may need to read a manual because this actually is a little complicated, or at least to me it looks like complicated. Oh look, there's still box underneath my carriage. Wow, that's probably on the other side too. Oh, and here too, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, and it's probably on the other side too. Oh. No, it's not. No, it's not. It was just on this side. Wow, economic. So economic. All right, where were we? Oh, I know, petting Timmy. So we have legs. They came with the kit. This is the bottom of the legs. Right here. That's the little junky to junk. And this. Wow. Should I just speed this part up? Maybe I should, because I don't think this is gonna be exciting. We're just putting on legs. Probably like this, I would assume. It doesn't, well, I actually thought it's gonna be much higher. Like I said, never worked on this Allegro before, so we'll see, but let me do some work here and then I'll show you all the damage. I mean, success. Polyurethane foot pads, okay. So I got that. Allegro leg B. How do I know which one is B, which one is A? What's the difference? What is the difference? Okay, are they labeled in any way or what? So I'm being told I have 2 legs A and 2 legs B. And I tell the difference how. I mean, I don't know how they're supposed to be facing, so, and there is no label. I gotta tell by this somehow. Okay, 11 bylo co? Double-sided tape. Okay, well, duh, the sticky thing. Alcohol wipes. Okay, and the big stuff here. This guy, wheel bracket. And another wheel bracket, so we have 2 of those. Oh my god. Prepare the new pads. Okay, it says tools needed and are not included. Adjustable wrenches, wrench or socket. I think I have something in the storage room, so I'll go get it just to be prepared. And it looks like we're gonna start right there. Remove the legs and the other materials from the packaging and lay the legs on the floor with the bottom of the leg facing up. So the L-shaped face with 3 holes are on the floor. Okay, I did it exactly the other way. So Let's move it into the L shape. See, this is when they don't add pictures, they have to specify. Ooh. Okay, we have that. I gotta go get the wrenches. Remove the polyolefin foot pads and alcohol wipe from the packaging. Open one wipe and thoroughly wipe down the top of each foot pad. This is the side opposite the remainder if the wipe is dirty or becomes too dry. Use another wipe to the remaining pads. Set the pads aside and let these dry. Open an alcohol wipe to clean the bottom of each metal foot on the reformer. If needed, use a secondary wipe. If you have a tower of power installed, blah, blah, using the included shorter Allen wrench, remove the 4 screws holding the head and cover plates and riser pins in place. Set them aside to be reinstalled later. What the hell? It says remove shoulder rests, risers to install the legs. I am not doing that. We're gonna flip it aside because I just put so much work to this. Are you kidding me? Not happening. I am not flipping it the other way. I'm already irritated about these legs. Alright, I'll be back when I cool off a little. So I have this. It asked me for 1/2, blah blah, whatever this. I don't even like inches, okay? 2 blah blah or adjustable wrenches. 1 blah blah wrench. When I say blah blah, I mean the measurements are not in centimeters. And then blah blah wrench or socket. So, is any of this that? No idea. I don't even know what these things are in English. I'm still not fully cooled off, but I want to get this done. So let's figure out which leg is which. And then we're gonna flip it on the side because I'm flipping it all the way. Co, už chrapeš takhle? Už takhle chrapeš? Maria, ochrapka. 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 Can you hear him snoring? To je jedna tady. So is it double-sided? That means... Is it double-sided? I am so... Before proceeding, ensure the top of the new pads from step 2 are completely dry and no more alcohol liquid remains on the part. If the pads are not dry, the pad blah blah blah. Peel one side of tape off the sticker and install it on the pad. Am I supposed to apply pressure? Am I just supposed to let it be? Like what? I don't think cleaning these legs is so necessary. And plus, it would be nice if they did this already in the factory and not letting me stick on these things. It's, I don't know, weird. But whatever. Whatever. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be hole open right here. Not sure why, because we're gonna cut. Oh, no, there is a hole in that pad too. Let's see. Okay. So we have 4 stickers put on these legs. My back is all... Oh, manya. Align the 45-degree corner side of the footpad. The center hole will go over the raised, blah blah blah. See figure B. Figure A. Figure B, okay. Well, this is the only way to do it. So, I guess we're sticking it on. Install the pad assembly. Peel off the top side of the pad. Heavy duty. I guess we should wipe these too, because we want to be perfecto, so perfecto. Same with these, right? And these two. I don't know who enjoys these little things, but it's like when people enjoy miniature stuff or doing anything with miniatures, it irritates the shit out of me. Oh, this is one of those things when it's just like unnecessary details, you know? Okay, so yeah, I just wiped it and it's already hairy. Amazing. So I'm locking it in. Perfect. Ooh, almost messed it up. What's up? Hole. Okay, we got two legs. I don't know if they belong to each other, but we'll figure that out too. These miniature things where it just tests my patience. I'm sure later when I look at this video I'm gonna be going cross-eyed. I hope not. Me hopes not. And once we're sitting on a reformer, I'm sure it's gonna stick better. By the way, I did lost the top of my nail today. From hard work, baby. My gel is off. Oh, I hate sitting like this when the back is not nice. Oh! This is not enjoyable for me. If somebody was here, I would already be complaining that it's their fault, but I'm here alone, so all I can do is complain to myself and about myself, so. Got it, amazing. This one doesn't stick, just FYI, if you see this. Amazing, so this one is gonna need some pressure. Factory defect, baby. Yeah, this one is funny. Why is it like that? I put it right. Once we're sitting on it, it should be okay. And this one also lifts up. But they're all the same, so what is the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? Okay, I have the legs now. We're gonna come back. There is a lot of reading to do. Remember when I said we're not taking the shoulder rests and the risers off and we're gonna just turn it on the side? Okay, I flipped it. Stubborn me, I flipped it because it's gonna be better installation. And this gave me an idea to look everywhere for those washers and those little knobs that I thought I'm missing, and I am really missing them. I don't see anything that can be attached to this. So let's see what we have left from this after, and if we can use it, but I doubt it. I doubt it. And by the way, it said, get a help from a friend to turn it over. You know, this friend and we did it. It's okay. I'm still here. I'm sweating because those legs give me a hard time. I don't like this. I don't even know what time it is. I know I'm taking my time and, you know, I'm going there, I'm going here, but it's already 5:21, so no comment. Gotta go back to work. But hey, I have 2 legs, wanna see? 2 legs, 2 legs. So we're almost there. I just have a few more things to install, but turns out that maybe these things are actually attached to these things with these things. So maybe there's nothing to even complain about yet. We'll see how this goes. But as you can see, the sun is turning different colors because it's getting late. And I am getting so tired. And it's not like it's hard labor, but it's just all this hinging forward and being in a weird position. It's hurting my whole body. My God. We have 1 last leg left. And look, I had all kinds of systems here figured out. Let me show you. Look at this hard work. Look at that. Wow, guess what? We did it. We did it. I don't know how it's moving yet, or if the wheels are good, or if I mess anything up, but it's put together now. It's all put together by these hands. In Czech you say zlaté české ručičky, golden little Czech hands. Yeah, they did it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I am exhausted and I just want to lay down, do some footwork, put my legs in straps, and be done for the day. It's not that bad, but it's just work intensive. And like I mentioned, I don't like to be in these positions where my back is just all curled up and it doesn't feel good. So for that reason, I am super exhausted. Other than that, I've done worse things in my life, so it's just a few hours of your day, whatever. If you have somebody who can help you, perfect. If I knew what this thing looked like to begin with, it would be very helpful, but should have done my research and all that. But in the next video, I'll talk to you more about this whole shebang, and we're gonna start doing some workouts together. So see you in the next one, and let me enjoy this beautiful thing. I already got a nice cover for it, but the camera doesn't work, so you're gonna see it in the next video. Ciao! This is what I worked so hard for. Oh man. Ooh, this was all worth it. I love this thing. Yeah! Yeah! Ba-dum. Oh! Tak, půjdem si wow. Všechno se musí vyzkoušet. Wow. The straps. Straps I have to adjust a little bit. But this is gonna be so nice. So nice. Good morning, it's day 2 and we have to finish our strap. I already put this attachment on, which is gonna clip on one side, then the other one. Yesterday I was also able to put on the jump board already, so I will show you as a proof what it looks like. Overall, we were able to move on it a little bit before we went to bed. Timmy! Now I was just looking up a video if I'm doing it correctly. But everything seems fine, so we're almost there fully. I can't wait to put this baby to use. See you in the next video. Ciao!